knows about the grind. Yeah, bubble grind.
Now we have a guy that could probably get in there if you...
It's game day. The Edmonton Oilers hit the road once again. What's up, nasties? How you doing? Welcome to EST Afternoons here on Edmonton Sports Talk, of course, presented by Play Alberta. Joaquin, Gage, Hernan, Salas, producer Zach Kubich with you. Hey, promo codes are out.
We reloaded!
You gotta reload! EST 50, EST Sports, EST Casino. All you gotta do is sprinkle $50. Or deposit, sorry. You get a $50 free bet or a $50 casino bonus. Same codes as last month, all right? Let's go. Fun show on tap. Of course, we're going to tee up Oilers Blues from that goes tonight at 6:30. Louc Korac from NHL.com covering the Blues will join us at 2:05. Ian Harrison from the Associated Press covers the Toronto Blue Jays. Man, we're going to talk about that. Heartbreaker, 2:25.
I had to phone you.
I know.
I had to phone you after Saturday night. Late.
This guy was...
I wasn't well.
I had to console him. He was crying.
I have to apologize.
Why?
Oh, go ahead.
No. Why?
I have to apologize for like Oilers fans. I mean, a lot of people don't realize like I'm not an Oilers fan. I don't have a I'm not invested in the team itself. I hope for them to do well.
Yeah.
But I don't have that fan desire. Like over the last month and a half, I've become a Toronto Blue Jays fan. And I was ill. I was physically ill after that Kirk broken bat.
Oh, man, Joaquin.
Like a broken bat.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
If that doesn't break, it's probably loops into and Vladdy comes home, you know? But the fact that there were so many opportunities to win that.
That's the thing.
That's what hurts. Like it would almost be better to go out like everyone thought it would in 4 straight. Wham, bam. Thanks for coming. But the endless possibilities to win that thing, and it came up just a hair short. Oh,
it's that's heartbreak. Like
that's how I felt. I have heartbreak.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine being an Oilers fan for the past 2 years. Now that's heartbreak.
I was talking to Tom. Imagine going from that game to the Oiler game after. Oof. The emotional meter dropped about.
It was like I went from that game and I started watching the Oilers game. You would have thought I had about 100 Xanax. I was just like, I was just numb. I was numb. I had no feeling.
Because baseball's so hard. And who knows when they're going to go back?
It'll be another 30 years.
It might. They could go back next year. Who the hell knows? I don't know.
I'll probably be dead.
Me too. But game 6. Barger getting caught. Oh, man. Game 7, a home run in the 8th, you give up. A home run in the 9th, you give up. That just can't happen. Going into the 9th, I think the probability I saw was 97.1% the Blue Jays were going to win.
2 outs away.
And then the bottom of the 9th, you have bases loaded. IKF with the worst leadoff of third I've ever seen. Who said it? Dive head first.
Yeah.
And then, again, the bounces,
it still was almost there.
Will Smith lifts his foot and then brings it down just in time. You can't make this stuff up, man. The clearing of the benches. Yamamoto comes in after pitching the night before.
He was great.
He's awesome.
Did the Dodgers win or did the Blue Jays lose?
I think the Blue Jays lost.
Yeah.
Rojas hits a home run.
Rojas!
He hasn't had a hit in a month.
7 home runs all year or something like that.
Oh, my Lord.
And he yanks that thing out of there.
I feel bad for Bieber. He comes in, he gives up the winning home run, but oh, man. Just what else? That was crushing. we've been, and I know a lot of our nasties have been around a long time too, and have watched a lot of sport. That's got to go down, and for me, probably top 2 most crushing defeats of all time.
Oh, yeah.
2 games at home, up 3-2, chances to win in both games, and you just blow it, man. Like, it's sports, though. And hey, listen, give credit to the Dodgers, man. They got some moxie.
They got some good. They made some great plays, like that catch by
Pages.
Pages.
Let's
Like
just call him
he
Page.
should have. He should have fell down and dropped that ball.
Oh, man. Another beauty double play by Vladdy when he
got off the bag and came
he was
back.
like, "Vamos!"
Yeah.
Like, so many chances. What do you do, Joaquin? Like, and we're gonna talk to Ian Harrison. Like, for me, it's like, what are those guys in that room thinking? Like, they're probably so devastated.
You go straight to Cancun and try to drown your sorrows in sun, sand, and margaritas. I don't know, man.
Oh man!
But it's just.
So we're at my cousin's birthday, BP's in Beaumont. We have a table of like 20 people. It's just family. And then IKF takes off for home. And everybody was hugging and celebrating. And I'm like watching. I'm like, guys, he's out.
Yeah.
He's safe. I'm like, no, he's out. Like, stop celebrating. And then they go to the review and we're like, wait, he might be safe. And I was like, no, he's not. Thank Kirky, man. My boy.
Broken bat.
Son.
Broken bat.
There's a picture of the Dodgers celebrating. They're about 15 minutes into the celebration and the bat just laying there still.
No.
By second base, yeah. What a ride, though, eh?
Hey, you know what? It makes, at least I know I'm still alive, right?
What a ride.
To get my emotions, like I think my heart rate, it was like at 142 at one point watching that.
Really?
Yeah.
No, like I was like, the whole bar was just like anticipating the win. And like, I was like, I haven't felt that way as a fan in a while. Like, everybody knows I like the Oilers and stuff like that, but it's just
not like that, man.
not like that.
The only time I was that nervous and was the Four Nations, the last game.
It was just incredible. And listen, kudos to the Jays. They did something that no one outside of that organization thought they were going to do, is go to a Game 7 of the World Series.
You know what's cool, though? They probably have ignited a lot more people to be interested in the Jays, though.
A lot more people are going to watch Game 1 of the regular season, I'll tell you that
Not
much.
that they don't already, but, I mean, opening day is going to be awesome for those guys. Because I think at the end of the day, their efforts, when you get efforts and stuff like that, it's so appreciated by fans. Like, you cannot say that they tried as hard as they possibly could to win that thing. You can't tell me that.
Like my sister, my niece, it's the first time, because it's the first time they've watched Blue Jays in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
My sister was younger when 93,
Yeah.
she wasn't into it. And they're like the emotion and the stress you go through.
It's because it's a different hockey is more fluid, so there's more stuff going on, so it occupies your attention. But a guy coming to the plate and
and it takes forever.
I'm just come on.
When they're making the pitching change, I'm like, just get to it. Like,
the commercial breaks, like how I know all these commercials by heart right now.
and Hoffman, man, like, listen, I'm gonna give him credit. He owned it. He said, I cost everyone in this room the World Series. Like, that just broke me, man. I was like, listen, you gave up the tying home run. You didn't give up the winning one, and you guys had multiple. How many guys on base do you leave, Joaquin?
Too many.
Too many, man.
So good, though. Well, you know what? I was thinking, God, I got to find a team that I'm interested in, you know?
Last time the heart rate was that high was on Squid Games when they were doing the tug of war game. Every game in that show had me like that.
You know what I would like to see? What baseball registration is next year in Canada.
Probably a lot.
Probably a ton.
Northside Sandwich. My daughters are 3 and 5 and are walking around with bats now. It's kind of scary. Doc Dad says he was crushing the blood pressure meds like crazy. Max Pazuzu, my kids are new baseball fans because of this run. Yeah, and that's the beautiful thing about sports. It's gonna. I remember I was talking to one of my cousins and they're not really into baseball, but he's like, it's amazing. Like, Oh, one fan base is gonna be like so elated, and the other one's gonna be so crushed. Like that's just sports, man.
Yeah. I haven't even looked, and I wanted to later. But what does the team look like next year for the Jays? Is there a lot of turnover? Is there going to be lots of decisions to make?
I mean, the big one's Bo Bichette.
Oh,
Yeah, Bo's the big one. Smitty the Welder says they were 3-4-7 team with runners and scoring.
yeah.
Oh, not good enough.
That's kudos for the Dodgers at that point, right? They didn't let him score.
No.
Good D.
So there's 300 watching the oil stream, only 100 watching us. I know neither of us are as handsome as Tom, but come on. Where are you at? We are going to talk some Oilers, I promise. Oh, man.
That's all right. Gosh. But
Were you able to watch Celebration? Or you turned it
I
off?
turned it right off.
So did I.
I saw
I'm such a sore loser.
Friedman put his hands up and start running, and then I saw they went to Yamamoto screaming, and I was like, "Nope, done. Off to Evan Bouchard."
Yeah. Yeah, the Oilers won.
Yeah, they won.
That's a positive.
Very good. I was talking to Reed just before, and so I think the parity of the NHL is very high this year. Yeah, I mean, you look at the standings. There's teams in playoffs positions that you at the beginning of the season you probably would say not a chance they're in the top three. So this is going to be an interesting battle down the stretch. I think. Well, teams like Chicago, even San Jose to an extent, right? Like, look at Calgary. Although their record stinks and they can't win, they're still competitive in games. You know, they're not getting blown out. So this is these games are really important for the Oilers because I think it's going to be very tight between 1, 2, and 3, obviously in their divisions, and those wild card spots are just you're probably going to see them change daily positioning.
Yeah, I wasn't really focused on the Oiler game for most of Saturday night, but like the impression I got just from what I saw on the socials and post game stuff that it was just another meh game.
Really?
Yeah. That they won, sure. They weren't great. They weren't terrible.
Yeah. From what I kind of got was Chicago Blackhawks kind of took it to them the latter part of the game.
For some parts, yeah. I heard Bouchard had a gaff. They gave him a shorthanded breakaway.
He did?
Yeah. Hey, but his underlying numbers are great.
Are they?
Yeah. So, now where's all the viewership here? This kind of annoys me. Anyways. Come on, tell a buddy. Just back quickly to baseball. In the bottom of the 9th inning, bases loaded. I just want to ask you, because I was thinking of this. They should, like, the bunt play.
Well, there's 2 outs, though, right?
There's one out.
Well, there's 1 out?
Because IKF, because he knows that they're going to call the bunt, so he cheats a lot more.
Yeah.
And you lay down the bunt. By the time the player gets there, he's not going to throw it to home.
But you want to bunt it down the first baseline, right?
Exactly. Easier said than done.
Oh, yeah.
But do you go for that play?
I don't know, man. It all depends where they are in the count, too.
It's tough.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, you're looking at a potential double play there, too, right? Well,
that's what I mean. Like a bunt, it's
hard.
It's really hard for them to make the play at home.
Yeah, you want to pull the... So what happens? That the catcher goes, the pitcher comes in and tries to tag the runner?
No, I think the pitcher goes.
And tries to get it to the... Depending on where it's at?
Yeah. But again, IKF there has to be halfway.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I didn't even know this and didn't register with me. But yeah, if you slide head first, you're probably safe. Maybe.
Like Northside Sandwich says, worst case, he's out at home and bases are still loaded.
Still loaded.
But you have to try it.
Yeah. You can question everything from all games, right?
Like Hoffman was the right call in the ninth.
Yes.
Like
Could you have gone one more inning with Yusevich? Or was it just...
Or with Bassett?
I mean, obviously, when it works out, it's fine. But when it doesn't, you question it. Hoffman was good, but...
Dead mouse. No, we're not saying for Kirk to bunt. We're saying at the bottom of the ninth when it was...
okay. Yeah, because it was...
When
I don't know why you just didn't take second, too, right? Just eliminate the double play there.
And it's funny because I was watching with my niece and my nephew. I'm like, I don't like that they walk Barger because now the double play is in play.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I hate that.
He should have tried to steal.
Yeah.
Because even if they go for it, you got Vladdy coming home at that point, right?
There's so many what ifs.
I know.
There's like 1,000 what ifs right now, and I don't know what else to... It's just so damn disappointing, Joaquin. And kudos to the players that spoke post-game, man. That can't be easy.
No.
That can't be easy.
Just you go through all that. 162. Game 7.
And you're 2 outs away from winning.
You're 2 outs away from winning.
And you give up a home run to the crappiest player on their team. Who's still really good.
Who's still really good.
Yeah, but he hasn't hit anything. Oh, man.
God. I mean, if you're a Dodgers fan, you are probably just elated right now.
Well, they're probably like, hey, we got away with a bunch of stuff. Like, I don't know how we won, but we won, and we're going to be happy about it.
Anyway, it was a lot of fun to be part of. And I'll probably, I don't know. I'm going to pick a baseball team next year. I'm a free agent.
Pick the Blue Jays, man. No, but I think people are confusing what we're saying because it's not slow pitch. Vladdy would have been thrown out at home. No. But we're saying in terms of the bottom of the ninth, guys, when IKF was on third base, and I can't remember who hit that ball. I can't remember who it was. Not Kirk in the bottom of the 11th when Vladdy was on second. No. We're not talking about that play.
Vladdy was on third.
On third, sorry. Yeah, we're not talking about that one. Oh. Well, we got to move on. It's tough.
It is tough.
It's tough to move on, man. It's tough to see the players so crushed. The management team, like they showed them in their box with their family. I was like, oh, why are you showing this? Tough.
That's probably why I turned it off.
Tough for Buck Martinez. He loves the Blue Jays.
I know. Don Mattingly, seeing him just staring at the field.
And then Bouchard came and hugged him. Oh.
Like, how can you not be romantic about baseball?
Oh, man. What a game.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to talk some Oilers now. A team where the captain said they needed more emotion. Yeah, no bleep, Connor McDavid. And I want to get your thoughts on something else that happened on Saturday. That's all coming up next. We'll get to lineups. We have to get to our screw it. Let's do a parlay. We're going to do the courageous moment as well. Louc Korac from NHL.com joins us at 2:05 to tee up the Blues. Ian Harrison to talk Blue Jays. Fun show. Hit us up on the Nasty Chat. Slam that thumbs up. And, of course, the River Korean Box always presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino, where you can check out some shows this month. Desire, the International U2 Tribute, goes on November 14th. All you have to do is go to rivercreeresort.com or hit up the River Cree box office. Some Oilers chat on the other side of the break. Here's Scoop.
The Oilers play the Blues in St. Louis. Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson tee up the action during the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. Coverage starts at 5:30 right here on EST. For the Capitals, Pierre-Luc Dubois is out an extended period of time with a lower body injury suffered Friday night against the Islanders. No confirmation if surgery is needed. From Toronto, the Penguins and Leafs drop the puck. William Nylander making his return for Toronto. He's been battling a lower body injury, missing the past 2 games. We also have the Canucks and Predators clashing at 6:30. Vancouver welcoming back Quinn Hughes. He set out the past 4 games with a lower body injury. And Monday Night Football, the Cardinals and Cowboys kick off. Join Lieutenant Eric for the contest at Selly's Sports Barn Lounge at Center Casino on Fort Road. Kickoff at 6:15. For the Packers, Tucker Kraft tore his right ACL last night against the Panthers. No timeline for his return, while NFL Network's Ian Rappaport has confirmed that Washington's Marshawn Lattimore is done for the season, expected to have a torn ACL. NBA action, there's 9 games on tap, including the Bucks and Pacers tipping off at 5 o'clock. This sports update is brought to you by the Capital Care Foundation. Financial support deeply affects residents at Capital Care, whether it's a one-time donation or monthly contribution. Every penny counts. Find out how you can donate at capitalcarefoundation.net. We shift to some Oilers discussion next on EST Afternoons. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric.
Darren Drager.
Talking to guys that know Bouchard's game very, very well, have some history with him. He lacks in confidence. And what I mean by that is, rather than go, okay, well, that was a stupid mistake, I'm not doing that again, his confidence erodes to a point where it almost seems, it looks like he's giving up. That's probably not the case, but he also doesn't seem to have, in the moment, that intestinal fortitude to go, well, I'm not doing that again.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings 6 to 9. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Since 1952, William Huff has been the heartbeat of Edmonton's advertising world. From humble beginnings to a citywide powerhouse, we've been the go-to for signage from print to design and installation. Partnering with Edmonton's top sports franchises and major events, we've helped shape the city's global reputation. Our secret? Unmatched customer service, decades of experience, and a passion for excellence we call the William Huff Advantage. Visit us online at williamhuff.com.
Summer was packed with memories.
Let me get a picture.
Your garage doesn't have to be.
Wow, look at all this space.
Store your gear with Sentinel Storage and enjoy extra space all year. Try 4 weeks free. Visit sentinelstorage.ca.
Looking for flooring? Paramount Flooring has it all. Sales, service, and expert installation. With options for every style and budget, open 7 days a week. We've got you covered. Quick delivery and in-stock deals. Plus, EST listeners get 10% off. Visit ParamountFlooring.ca today.
The River Cree Resort and Casino features the best in live entertainment, including international U2 tribute band, Desire, November 14th. Performing decades of U2's greatest hits, it's Desire, November 14th at the River Cree. Tickets for this show and more at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement, bet on it.
We're back here, EST Afternoons on Edmonton Sports Talk. Hit us up, River Korean Box, 780-218-9999. Nazi chat, slam that thumbs up for us. It's Oiler game day. Hey, back-to-backs. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a great, fun show lined up. We'll head to St. Louis, talk some Blues with Louc Korac. We'll talk Blue Jays with Ian Harrison. Screw it, let's do it. We missed it Friday by 1 again. Just one. But hopefully we can get back on the winning side of things. It's been a while, Joaquin, since we've hit on a parlay. I did want to ask you about Connor McDavid. So at the Oiler game, they were showing split screen, the Blue Jays and the Oilers. Connor said it was really distracting. What did you make of that decision? Because in the third period, they took it down.
I mean, I didn't find. Well, I don't know. If are you asking me if I was playing? Would it be a distraction?
Yes,
or
if you're playing?
No.
Because Connor was like, he's like, we hear the crowd and then we want to look.
But as a goalie, I'm like watching the play the whole time. I'm not like when guys go off. A lot of times they're looking up at the board to watch, right? So I think it's actually different for a player than a goalie because I'm not looking at it. But then again, you just don't look, I think it's easy to stay engaged in the game and just watch the game. I don't know if he found it distracting, and maybe because Where did he grow up? Like just outside North or where?
Yeah, he's probably a Blue Jays guy.
He's probably a Blue Jays kid, right? So maybe he probably had a vested interest. But then again, I'll dollars to donuts. I guarantee when the guys went into the room in between periods, a couple of them booted over to the lounge to look at the TV and see what the score was.
I'm sure Podkolzin didn't care.
No, that's funny. Russians, they could care less about baseball.
I just find it weird that, I'll be honest, I find it weird that they had the game on. I get it in the concourse and stuff, and then people can watch it on their phones, but they have it on while the game is on.
That was a little odd. Like back in the day on the I don't think they even have it anymore. The advertisement along the side, there was one spot where it showed the out of town scoreboard.
Yeah.
Remember those? And you would kind of look up, and I remember sometimes they would have baseball games up there, and you'd kind of have a look, right? But that's the extent of it. Probably not the best idea to throw it on the jumbo, but
yeah. Well, I'm glad they took it all for the third because that led the Oilers to victory.
Didn't the Hawks come back in the third? Maybe they should have left it up.
Hey, Rozovic on the first unit power play scored a nice goal.
Did he?
He's coming along. Yeah. Scored a really nice goal. Bouchard scores the OT winner. That's about the
stays with it. I like it.
Stays with it. Yeah. Didn't turn around and take off. Yeah. So good for him. Hey, and this Chicago team, by all accounts, they looked pretty good. They gave the Oilers all they could handle.
That's what I'm saying. I think the parity in the league has gotten better. Like I didn't think the Blackhawks would be this good to start the season. Right? I thought they'd have another year of growth, but now who knows what happens by the end of it? They're 5-4. Maybe they're like sniffing around a wild card spot by the end of it. Who knows? But it's going to come down to the wire here.
It sure is. Tonight they're in St. Louis, Joaquin. They get good news. They get Robert Thomas back. That's really good news for them.
Oilers killer.
Jake Neighbors will not play. He remains out. I want to give you their goaltending stats. Okay, Bennington's at an .860 save percentage, 3.21 goals a game. Joe Hofer's at an .829 save percentage, 5.15 goals against Joaquin. Like everything for me, their PK is 69.7%. Like the Oilers, there's no messing around tonight for me. Like I was telling Tom this on the oil stream, like this is a team that's struggling out of the gates. They're tied for last in the West with Calgary. Their goaltending is struggling. They're not good on the PK. They can't score. You got to be all over this team. And what Connor said post-game, we're lacking a little bit of emotion. You better show it tonight.
You know, this game reminds me, when I looked at it and looked at the stats, reminds me a little bit of the Rangers game. And what I mean by that is you have a team that is struggling to score, although from the looks of it, St. Louis is allowing a ton of goals, and their power play is abysmal. And, well, it's not too bad, but their penalty killing is awful. So, like you said, take advantage of the weaknesses of your opponents, right? Mm-hmm. Disciplined. Don't give them a chance on the power play to start feeling good about themselves. Make them pay on the power play. A good structured defense, right? For a team that's not scoring. You want to make sure that you're not giving them chances like you did a lot in that Ranger game. Like the Rangers really didn't generate a lot. They capitalized on bad decisions by Edmonton Oilers. And there's going to be mistakes, but put yourself in a position where if there is a mistake, it's not a 10-beller, right? There's the ability to recover. So what do they call it? Like puck management tonight is so key. Don't beat yourselves. Don't beat yourselves. Take the heart and soul away from the St. Louis Blues. That's what it'll take to win this game, I think.
Yeah, like nothing easy. Don't give frap goals. Don't go about, like you said. You get a power play, make it count. They're below 70% on the PK. Okay, stay out of the box. Calvin Pickard, stats wise, not good, Joaquin. But if you've watched Pickard play every game, he's made some big saves.
Well, that's what you know. I look at Bennington, and he's probably taken away 5 or 6 goals from the other team a night, you know. So, don't give him the opportunity to steal one too, right?
Exactly. So The lineup's going to remain the same. RNH with McDavid, Mangiapane, Podkolzin with Draisaitl and Roslovic, Henrique with Savoy and Frederick, Howard with Philp and Lazar, Ekholm with Bush, Nurse with Wallman, Kulak with Emerson. Pickard gets the start. On Saturday, I guess Elliot Freeman said the Oilers are trying to find a soft landing spot for Troy Stetcher. Which,
really?
Yeah. So we'll see what happens there. I mean, the return won't be much. There, you're sending out a seventh defenseman. But it sounds like they're high on Regula, and he should be close to returning. But the way Kulak and Emerson are playing, I'm not too worried about that. So, you know how we were talking about Bouchard on Thursday? Good bounce back, sure. On Saturday, he scored the winning goal. About holding him accountable. So I heard Ryan Rishog, who's with TSN, and got your back podcast, who joins Dusty every Wednesday.
Yes.
He was on another show in the city, and I caught a clip where he was talking about Evan Bouchard and maybe why maybe they don't hold him accountable. And his kind of thinking was maybe because the coaches think Bouchard can't handle that. Like he'll spiral even further. And I'm bringing it up, and I'm giving credit to Ryan Rishog because he's the one that came up with it. But I never thought of it that way. Like, how do you see that?
It could be. I mean, there's ways that you need to motivate guys, and sometimes a stern hand and a stick isn't the way to. Guys will cower even more.
Yeah.
Right? And maybe you're seeing that. Maybe that's what they've got in Bouchard. When they've got on him, he seems to go dig himself a deeper hole. Instead, by all accounts, they're trying to allow him to play himself out of poor situations, and maybe they feel that that's the best way to motivate him.
But since they've never done it, like
they've never, yeah.
Is there a way to know that, or do they sense it?
Maybe this goes back to the year where he just refused to go down.
And they never wouldn't play him, right?
What?
They didn't play him.
No, they didn't play him at all. And but he wouldn't go down either, right? He stayed up that whole year, and just practiced. So maybe maybe he had poopy pants then, and they figured, well, we can't. That's not the right tactics to motivate him. But saying that, I don't think it's the right way to do things. I think
too bad, so sad.
Yeah, and I'm not saying put him in the press box.
No, of course not.
And I'm not saying that you should bench him from the start of the game to the end.
No,
but I think a little bit more of a carrot dangling is the best way to motivate Evan Bouchard. I think if he just plays 5-on-5 and you take away his specialty teams play, right? And I don't think it's not like he's lighting the power play on fire.
He's not.
No. You know.
I mean, Wallman could fit in nicely.
Ekholm, Nurse. I don't know. I think there's a lot of guys. There's a high bar that Bouchard can obviously get to, but I don't think you're taking away too much right now. I mean, if Evan Bouchard had 5 goals on the power play, then I'd be like, well, we can't take him off there. He's lighting it up. But I think try someone else there.
I just find it interesting that you can do it with Darnell Nurse, who's got more years, wears a letter, or do they see it this way, where he's just too valuable that with one pass he can turn a game? That if we sit him for, let's say, the Darnell Nurse stream in 7 minutes, let's just say that, are we missing an opportunity from his offense?
Or you're not going to give the puck away on 3 breakaways. So I don't know where's the balance?
Because it's fascinating to me that he's never held accountable. And I think you bring up the best point. You start with what's the sweet spot, the power play. Because those are gravy minutes, man.
Because from what you're saying and what we've seen, obviously sitting isn't beneficial. They don't want to do that. So, but they want to allow him to get his game back in some regard. So maybe maybe it's just 5v5 minutes that he plays if something bad happens. And then, oh, you know what? Okay, you're starting to play well. We'll give you back some penalty kill, or you'll get another shift on the power play. But if there's a mistake, you got I don't know. He's a fascinating hockey player to me because his ceiling is so high, but his basement is so low.
It's very Stuart Skinner like, where there's the in between stuff is kind of non-existent at times. You're either really good or you're really bad.
The problem is if he didn't show how good he was in the playoffs, no one would really care. We would care, but you wouldn't though. Because you've seen what the Butcher. We've seen what the Butcher is capable of, and it drives you crazy when he's like sends an 80-foot pass tape to tape for a guy on a breakaway.
No, it's fair. It's completely fair. And that's why Speck's article from last Friday about the elephant in the room is interesting, because he talks about Knobloch and he says, you haven't shown us that you hold him accountable. Because when he's making 3-4 mistakes in a period, all he does is get more ice time.
I know.
So, but it's true.
Yeah.
Like, that's the proof. The proof is right there. We can just go look at the box scores and see his time on ice.
And how dangerous do you think that is for the rest of the players on the team when they see that? How do you, if you're a young guy and you know that obviously you're not Evan Bouchard, but you see the amount of mistakes he keeps making and keeps getting thrown out there, and you didn't get the puck out in a battle, but there wasn't a goal against, but now you're sitting?
But that's what so correct me if I'm wrong, Nassies, okay? But from what I heard, because I didn't have my full attention to the other game, he fumbled the puck and gave up a shorthanded breakaway. But again, you're making that mistake.
Yeah.
And you continue to get played. And Caster says perhaps Rishog is clickbaiting with such a ridiculous. I don't think it's a ridiculous theory. I just think it's one that maybe a lot of us haven't thought of. Because there is players that are fragile. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's a look. Well, I don't know. I played with some of the most talented players in Edmonton, and they needed to be white glove treatment when things weren't going right. You couldn't take away stuff from them, or else they'd go right into the
pooper.
Yeah.
Now, again, in fairness, this was just a conversation he was having on another show, as maybe this is why. He's not saying this is exactly why. Mm-hmm. And I just thought it was interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Because I haven't heard that line of thinking in terms of why isn't this guy held accountable?
Yeah, but there's tons of players like that I've played with throughout my career. Coaches were hard on guys because they knew they were hard on them, but they also knew that's how to get the best out of them.
Pyro says, but Bouchard is a playoff beast. He gets more of a benefit of the doubt. Nurse caves under the pressure in the playoffs, so he gets less benefit of the doubt. Okay, but
I thought Nurse was okay last playoffs. It was the two playoffs ago that he really struggled.
But what does that have to do with now? He's good in the playoffs, but we're not in the playoffs right now. We're talking about now. You can still bench a player in the regular season. He's still going to be a beast in the playoffs. Hey, remember Leon Draisaitl got sat? He wasn't impressed.
No.
But they sat him.
And then he that's the kind of, like, you saw the result. Like, he went out he was benched for a while there. Then didn't he score the game winner or assisted on the game winner or something like that? And he was pissed. That's the type of guy that you reserve it, but you get an immediate reaction out of him.
Yeah. And listen, it's not realistic. He's not going to sit out a game. He's not going to sit out, dress and sit out a whole game. He's not going to sit out a whole period. One shift's not going to do squat either. It's got to be like Darnell Nurse missed the first 7 minutes. And how did he bounce back? Pretty damn good.
Yeah.
We're talking here that Bouchard misses maybe a power play, misses the next 2 5-on-5 shifts. You got to start somewhere. You can't go just huge and enormous. You got to start small. One shift does nothing. A whole game is not realistic.
And the start of the game doesn't make sense because you kind of have to put everything in the rearview mirror too, to an extent, right? Like, yeah, he had a bad game, but we're allowing the player to come back and have a good game, right? I don't think you should be punished by what you did in the past up to this point. It's gone too far, essentially.
Yeah.
Right? Now I think you treat Evan Bouchard's on a game-by-game basis right now. If he's playing well, yeah, do it. But if you see him struggling, then they have to do something to show, or you're going to lose the game because of it. Like, he's, to a point, it becomes a liability at times, right?
Mm-hmm. Draisaitl scored the OT winner after being benched. Yeah, and he didn't even celebrate.
Yeah.
Bonnie Doon Rod says, do you think Bouchard is struggling because coffee is gone? I'll say no, because he struggled last year to start. He did, though.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think Paul was more of a situational rah guy, kind of keep the energy up a little bit. But I could be wrong. I think I'm just echoing Tom Gazzola's what he has said and what he has heard that what Paul Coffey's role was behind the bench.
Okay. Pizza Boy says the problem with high ceilings is when the light bulbs burn out, it's impossible to switch.
Yeah, you need a big ladder. Someone get Bouchard a ladder.
Gregor says, why is nobody talking about how poorly McDavid has been playing? He's the leader and the team follows him. McDavid isn't scoring, isn't creating high danger plays, isn't back checking, isn't playing good defense.
I said it. Didn't I say that the other day?
Gager's been saying it the whole season.
You should see me off mic. I'm all over McDavid.
And I'm with you. He's not been good.
No.
This is not even close to what McDavid can bring.
No.
But at least he realized the team needed some emotion. He said, we need to play with more emotion. And he said that after the Chicago win. And he's damn right.
Yeah. No, it's from the start of the games. It's just like, what game did I watch on the weekend? I watched the Boston-Carolina game. Totally different, man. Like, they hated each other.
The Oilers don't have a lot of hate.
No.
For anyone.
Like, there was after the whistle, guys were driving. Like, it was a different beast. It was not something I had seen in a lot of games. I don't know the history of those two teams, too. I think they play each other in the playoffs a couple times, too, right? But it was a really, really good game. Really good game. I haven't seen that. Well, Oilers were good in a couple games, but I haven't seen another team play them hard as well and see that seesaw back and forth of two good teams going at it.
Yeah. It's an interesting little debate here. Like, we all want Bush to be the butcher because when he's the butcher, he's at his best.
When he's the butcher and like mean, like, dare I say it? Maybe he just needs a tilt. I mean, don't be tapping out like you did against Ekblad. Just...
That was unfair, though. You got him from behind, put the chokehold on him.
I know, but maybe just in a scrum, maybe just grab someone and Mikey Anderson him, like throw him to the ground or something.
Throw a big hit.
Or
Wake
a big hit.
Yeah, why not?
Something like that. Because when have the Oilers started and you're like, whoa, who's...
Like relentless forecheck, hitting everything that moves.
When did you think, oh my gosh, the Oilers are going to win this thing 10-0 here?
I haven't seen that this year.
No.
So on the Oil Stream, we gave all the Oilers defensemen grades. I just want to ask you on two. What grade would you give Evan Bouchard so far?
Evan Bouchard?
Me and Tom gave him a D.
Yeah,
Benny gave him an F.
Benny. Old Rubber Chicken gave him an F, huh?
Yeah.
See, Evan Bouchard. Hold on. I just want to see his stats here.
He's -8 or no?
Evan, 2 goals, 7 assists, 4 power play points. That's an F, man. And because of the eye test too, right?
Yeah.
How many pucks has he given away? How many times is he the direct result for a goal against? He's failed so far. The month of October has been an F.
Okay.
I'm with Rubber Chicken on this one.
Fair enough. What say you? Let us know what letter grade would you give Bouchard for the month of October. All right. He started off November well. He scored a goal. And the winner. All right, coming up next, we'll continue the Oiler talk. Of course, we'll revisit the CFL Playoffs, some NFL Sunday recap stuff as well. We'll get to our courageous moment for the Alberta Blue Cross as well. Portions of this hour brought to you by the Canadian Brewhouse. Taco Tuesday just leveled up at the CBH. All day, $3.49 new tacos and quesadillas. After 4 p.m., sip on $5.99 margaritas, $2 off Corona tankards, and tequila shots starting at $5.99. The Canadian Brewhouse. Up next, we go around the world of sports. Here's Coop.
It's the Oilers and Blues facing off from St. Louis. Blues on a 7-game slide with Robert Thomas back in their lineup, returning from an upper body injury. Join Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson as they set the table for the action during the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. That airs at 5:30 right here on EST. Around the league, Vancouver captain Quinn Hughes is back in action after missing the past 4 games with a lower body injury. He returns to play the Predators. Elsewhere, Pittsburgh visits Toronto. William Nylander back in Toronto's lineup. He's missed 3 of the past 4 games with a lower body injury. On the field, Dallas plays host to Arizona. Swing by Selly's Sports Bar and Lounge at Central Casino on Fort Road to join Lieutenant Eric for 6:15 kickoff. Other NFL news, Marshawn Lattimore is done for the season, according to NFL Network's Ian Rappaport. He's expected to have a torn ACL. And it's Green Bay's Tucker Kraft out with a torn right ACL. He sustained the injury last night against the Panthers. There's 9 games in the association. Mavericks and Rockets dance at 6 o'clock. The Clippers face the Heat at 8:30 while Utah battles Boston at 5:30. This sports update is brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc. Locally owned and operated since 1993. They're more than just plywood. They offer everything from doors and flooring to decking, fencing, and custom millwork. Windsor Plywood Leduc. They're the experts you need to know. We go around the world of sports next on EST Afternoons. I'm Zachary Gubish, and you're up to date.
The EST Hangout.
What a bizarro night that was with the baseball and the hockey game happening at the same time like that. That was, I know you were there. I don't know if you were there, Maddie, but what a weird experience that was.
I think I've covered like 1,000+ Oilers games in my career. I've never experienced a night like that. That was different.
The EST Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage. Weekday mornings 9 to 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
The temperature may be dropping, but the action's heating up. Play Alberta is offering odds boosts on every Oilers game all season long. This is your chance to score big. And for a limited time only, our listeners get an exclusive $50 free bet when they deposit $50 using EST50. That's code EST50 for an exclusive $50 free bet. Alberta wins with Play Alberta. Must be 18+ to play. If you gamble, please use your game sense.
Get ready for a feast like no other. 40-ounce steak night is back this November at the Canadian Brewhouse. Sink your teeth into a hand-cut 40-ounce ribeye with all the fixins for just $49.99. Tickets available now in store or at thecanadianbrewhouse.com.
Weiss Johnson, whoa.
Hi, Dennis from Weiss Johnson here, and we're excited to be partnering up with the Nielsen Show and have a special deal exclusive for Nielsen Show listeners. Get 10% off any new Trane furnace, air conditioner, or heat pump installation from now until the end of October. Bundle a furnace with an AC or heat pump and get 25% off the package price. Get your home comfort now for all seasons with Weiss Johnson and Trane. Trane, it's hard to stop a train. Visit WJSportsTalk.com today.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences, plus all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom, and from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc, we're the experts you need to know.
All right. Welcome to a very chill EST Afternoons here on Edmonton Sports. It's a good little beat there.
It's Monday, yeah?
Just, can you play it throughout the whole segment while we talk over it? It's Joaquin, Gage, Hernan, Salas, Zach Kubish here with you. Oilers game day as they take on the Blues. 6:30, 5:30 Oil Stream pregame show. So Reed Wilkins, Jim Allen will take you up until 5:30. We're all over it here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I quickly want to get to the Alberta Blue Cross courageous moment, Joaquin, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Every win, every setback, every moment of courage, Alberta Blue Cross is proud to be right there with Albertans through all of life's meaningful moments. Listen, I know no one cares about NASCAR, but I have to give it to Denny Hamlin. I just want to present to you what happened. Yesterday was the final race.
Yeah.
Four racers going for the championship. Denny Hamlin's 41 years old. His dad's really sick. Doesn't have much time left.
Oh, okay.
He's won 60 races. He's one of the best to ever do it, but he's never won a regular season championship. Ever. He has a wicked car. He's going to win. He's 3 seconds ahead of second place with 3 laps to go, and a caution comes up.
Okay.
For some reason, his team tells him to pit for 4 tires. He comes back out 10th. No. They go to overtime, 2 laps. He can only get up till 6. He loses. Ugh. Like, he is crushed. Like, you thought the Blue Jays losing was crushing? He literally sat in his car and just stared. And they had the camera right on him. And I'm giving him the courageous moment because he stood there and did media like a true champ.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't make excuses. He said, hey, we did our best. We just couldn't get her done. The guy, my boy, Willie Byron, who caused the caution, he went to apologize. He's like, sorry, man. Like, because my caution.
Oh. So he pulled a Latifi.
Sure. What did Latifi do?
He went into the wall when Lewis was about to win.
Yeah. Exactly what he did. And he was just gracious in defeat, man. Like, he did say, he goes, my fun meter is out. He goes, I don't know if I'll ever race again. Now, that's pure emotion.
Yeah.
Right? But to be that close to your first championship with everything going on in his personal life, and to get it taken away because of a caution and then a horrible call by your crew chief, who he defended, he goes, I think it was the right call. Because everybody else took 2 tires, so less time.
Yeah.
Right? And then he did
2 laps, he couldn't get those through to the...
No. And the guy that won, Kyle Larson, didn't lead 1 lap yesterday.
Oh, really? Oh, wasn't he way in the back to start too?
Yeah. So, and then if you go on Twitter and follow NASCAR people, like the real fans, like they hate the format. Everybody was like, I'll never watch NASCAR again for what happened. Like, everybody was so pissed. Yeah. But now, if they went back to how they used to do with just a regular point system, Carl Lawson would have won. Yeah. So, Denny Hamlin from NASCAR. Like, seriously. Like, you want to talk about heartbreak in the Toronto Blue Jays, him losing that race yesterday was right up there. He gets the Alberta Blue Cross courageous moment. All right, Joaquin, that's my NASCAR spiel. I apologize.
That's good, buddy. That's good. We're in a race week, I think, this week.
F1, Brazil.
Yes.
Brazil.
Supposed to rain.
Sprint.
Did you see the thing I sent to you?
No. What did you send me?
I think I sent you a thing about it. Like, it's like 2 people going, I think it's raining in Brazil this weekend.
So what does that mean?
Well, Max last year. Probably the greatest F1 drive of all time.
Yeah.
Him. Like, I think he took a new power unit too. And he started like 18th or something, 19th maybe. And that's the one where you see Lando was pole.
Yeah.
And he was in the hunt for the championship, kind of. And he's like, where's Max? And they're telling, don't worry about Max. And he goes, where's Max? He's in 7th. And Lando's like, oh my God. And it started raining and he just tore through everyone else.
Yeah.
And the rain is the greatest equalizer, man. That's the greatest, like, when you, doesn't matter what kind of car you're in at that point, I don't think.
Wasn't Ayrton Senna?
Yeah, a genius in the.
He earned his stripes in the rain in Monaco?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. So we'll probably get Tim on this week, maybe tee it up. Brazil, good times for us as well. So we don't have to be up at 6 a.m. And it's a sprint weekend. Everybody in our fantasy league. You like my idea. We're going to kick out the guys from EST that don't pay attention.
Yeah.
Oh, like me.
Like Coob, like Dusty.
Yeah.
I don't think I've actually changed my lineup in like 16 weeks.
Because there's a lot of nasties that want to join.
Yeah, I know. We'll open it up to nasties.
I'm sorry I failed you guys.
I love that Lieutenant Eric hasn't checked his team once and is in 5th.
I know. Shows you how much.
He hasn't dropped 1 spot. I love it. I love it. Oh, man. It's going to be good. Hey, CFL playoffs were great this week. End of an era for the Bombers, you think?
Yeah. I think so.
They came back, made it a game.
I think Age is finally caught up.
So I was telling Dusty this before he left today. I was like, Davis Alexander, I like him, but he's getting kind of annoying. Like with his You know what? Do it, buddy. No, fair enough.
Like,
I just want to be like, sit down.
Like, Bo Levi's was the same.
Yeah, I guess.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, there's a reason to be cocky for him.
Yeah.
He's backed it up, too.
He's never lost.
Exactly. He almost did. He almost did, but it looked like it could have been at jeopardy. But he's great, man. Like, for him to kind of recalibrate, focus, and get the job done at the end, he is awesome.
Yeah, that game's going to be good in Hamilton. Dusty's calling that one. Sean White, walk-offs, BC Lions, Stamps. Good for the Stamps, man. That Nathan Rourke said it. He goes, we weren't good, man. We got to be a lot better. They go into Sask. Lieutenant Eric was telling me there's supposed to be a lot of snow.
Really?
Yeah. So there's nothing better than a nice snow game in the CFL. And the commissioner wants to change all the rules. Did you watch the games this weekend, Mr. Stewart? No need to change anything, man. Love it.
Do you think we'll see a Alexander Rourke in the final?
I hope so. That'd be great. That's the two top dogs. Right there. Did you happen to watch the Bears-Bengals game?
No.
Buddy, unreal drama.
Really?
Unreal drama. Here, just let me pull it up. I couldn't believe it, man. So the Bears win 47-42.
Oh, I saw a little bit of this.
Bengals score, onside kick it, get the ball back, score a touchdown to take the lead with under a minute left. And then the Bears, Loveland, their tight end, catches the ball like at the 40. And the Bengals, probably the worst defensive team in the NFL, go for the big hit. There's like 3-4 guys around them. Loveland just bounces off and takes it to the house. Takes it to the house. How about the Packers losing to the Panthers? Did you see Jaden Daniels' injury?
No.
Oh, his elbow went the wrong way.
Did it?
I'll show you in the break. Yeah, he's out for the season.
I heard it was bad. I thought it was, is it like RG3 bad?
It's bad. So it's funny because I didn't see it live, so I'm looking on Twitter and I keep looking at his legs. I'm like, nothing happened. Then I just look up. I'm like, oh, okay, it's the elbow.
Throwing arm?
No, I don't think it's his throwing arm.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Hey, the Bills beat the Chiefs.
Okay.
Yay. Screw the Chiefs. JJ McCarthy leads the Vikings over the Lions.
Wow.
And my 49ers won.
I couldn't believe your 49ers won.
Why?
Well, they're just riddled. Like this, they keep getting it done.
Riddle me this, Joaquin. They're 6-3 with all their injuries.
Yeah.
Tonight, Cardinals, Cowboys. You gonna ride with Jay's play of the day?
What is it?
What is it? I think they have to win by 4. But Kyler Murray's not playing for Arizona.
Yeah, but didn't
I don't trust the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I trust Jay though, so I'm gonna roll with him. Yeah. Wait till you see the Jay. Like I've seen worse, but this one was still pretty bad.
Ugh. How's Jay? Did you talk to Jay about it?
He's okay.
I mean, it didn't look like they were going to do much this year anyway, right?
But they were so exciting last year. What happened?
I don't know. He was great last year.
Oh, he was must watch.
I thought they were going to go to the Super Bowl, to tell you the truth.
He was must watch, man. Imagine taking Packers over the Panthers in an elimination league from Jasmine. Yeah. I mean, I don't think anyone picked the Packers. If you did, kudos to you.
It's just, it's weird, man. How about those Patriots, too?
They're really good.
Yeah.
I think their quarterback, I think he was perfect. Yes.
Was he?
He didn't miss a pass.
Make everyone forget about Tom Brady.
You know what we're going to do next? We're going to find out how our boy Dylan Holloway's doing.
All right.
Philip Broberg.
Oh, those two.
Yeah, those two.
Philip Broberg, right?
Philip. Yeah.
Okay. I forgot his name.
Is it Philip?
I don't know.
Philip Broberg?
I'm just saying that he's probably not forgotten. But he's -2 with 4 points.
We'll get the goods from Louc Korac, who covers the Blues for NHL.com, coming up next. Also, Ian Harrison to put a bow on the Toronto Blue Jays season. Heartbreaking loss on Saturday in Game 7 to the LA Dodgers. Hey, and kudos to the Dodgers, man. They showed up when they needed to. That's a team with some moxie. They know how to get it done. Still doesn't take the sting away. Hey, Afternoon Inbox presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out their Tab 25 restaurant, where it's 50% off the entire menu from 2 to 5 p.m. FM. We talk St. Louis Blues next here on Edmonton Sports Talk, EST Afternoons. Joaquin, Gage, Hernan, Salas. We got a break, and then Coob with a sports update.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne.
Is there an opportunity to say, okay, sorry, Bouch, like Wallman won't screw up. You concentrate on your 5-on-5, then you get playtime on the power play.
I would imagine something's got to give here. Nobody is expecting Evan Bouchard to have a complete game. But when it's multiple errors and it's happening night in, night out, that D-to-D pass, Reed, that is very careless.
The Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne, weekday afternoon 3 to 6, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Running your own small business takes courage, and as it grows, so does your team. That's why Alberta Blue Cross offers health, dental, life, disability, and wellness benefits designed for small businesses, because we know a healthy team means a thriving business. Join over 5,000 Alberta businesses who have chosen us to help their business grow and succeed. Alberta Blue Cross takes care of you and your employees, so you can take care of your business. Visit ab.bluecross.ca to find a plan that's right for you.
When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your game sense.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
Skip the couch and hit the Canadian Brewhouse. Your home for every puck drop, every goal, and every cheer. With ice-cold drinks, massive screens, and the best fans in town. This hockey season, our house is your arena.
Edmonton is on the road in St. Louis to battle the Blues. Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson preview the action during the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. That goes live at 5:30 right here on EST. And William Nylander is back for the Leafs. They dropped the puck against Sidney Crosby and the Penguins. Nylander missing the past 2 games with a lower body injury. 2 other games are on tap. Chicago and Seattle meet at 8 o'clock, while Nashville plays host to Vancouver at 6:30. Quinn Hughes returning for the Canucks after a 4-game hiatus, sitting out with a lower body injury. NFL action. The Cardinals challenge the Cowboys. Catch the game alongside Lieutenant Eric down at Selly's Sports Bar and Lounge at Century Casino on Fort Road. Kickoff for that one is at 6:15. Injury updates. Tucker Kraft of the Packers is out with a torn right ACL he sustained yesterday against Carolina, while NFL Network's Ian Rappaport confirmed that Washington's Marshawn Lattimore is done for the season, expected to have a torn ACL. 9 games around the association. The Knicks and Wizards match up. The Nuggets and Kings clash. Well, the Lakers take on the Trailblazers. I'm Zachary Kubish. That was your sports update. Hour 2 of EST Afternoon starts right now.
Hey, it's hour 2 here on EST Afternoons. Oilers, game day is they are in St. Louis to take on the struggling Blues. We're all over it here on EST as Reed Wilkins, Jay Milne will take you right up until 5:30 with the Reed Wilkins Show. Then Tom Gazzola, Benny Blanco from the Bronx, and Matt Cassian jump on for the Oil Stream pregame show at 5:30. And then the 3 boys will return for your post-game reaction. We'll be joined shortly by Louc Korac from NHL.com. He is brought to you by Oil Country Towing, Edmonton's most trusted 24/7 roadside rescue team, fast, safe, and reliable for over 15 years. Whether it's game day or a snowstorm, we work as hard as your favorite team to get you going. Call 986-6088 for all your towing needs. Like always, hit us up, River Korean Box. Slam that thumbs up. We're at 55. That's a good start for 1 hour. So that's probably the highest we've had after an hour. So
nice.
Keep it coming as we now welcome in Louc Korac, who joins us on the Oil Country Video Hotline. Lou, good to have you back on the show. How are you doing today?
Good, guys. How are you?
We're doing excellent. Still recovering from the heartbreaking Blue Jays loss in Game 7 on Saturday. Lou, we're not going to lie here. But let's talk some St. Louis Blues. 3-7-2 to start out the season. They're tied for last in the West with the Calgary Flames. What's going on with the Blues? I think we had them as a playoff team. It's still very early. But what's gone wrong early on this season for St. Louis?
I just think they haven't put together 60 minutes. I know it sounds cliche. Coaches talk about it all the time, but that's pretty much it. They have good stretches in games, but they have moments where if there's a mistake made, it seems like it's catastrophic. And if you look at analytics, and I know a lot of people tend to get into analytics nowadays, a lot of the numbers say they shouldn't. I talked about this with Braden Shen this morning too. A lot of the numbers say that this isn't a 3-7-2 team. Now, he claims that they're not also a 10-2 team, but it's not as bad as their record is. But the bottom line is the results aren't there. And when you talk to a guy like Braden Shen, he's got some old school mentality in him. And guys, I'll be honest with you, when you think about it, he talks about how hockey's based on big moments, momentum swings, guys stepping up at key times. And a lot of times in those situations, you can throw the numbers out. Your numbers can look as good as they want on paper, but if you're not getting the results, that's what you're going to get. And at times they're getting high danger chances and just not finishing. And then when they're making that mistake in the D zone, a lot of times it's winding up in the back of the net, whether it's just not covering. And this is something that Jim Montgomery touches on quite a bit. And the coaching staff has been trying to touch on quite a bit, is taking care of the middle of the ice. And when it seems like when they've made a mistake, it's been in the middle of the ice, and you can't blame it all on your goaltenders. But if your goaltenders aren't giving you that what if save or that key save at the right moment where you get a save to preserve a 2-1 lead, or you're not giving up a goal when you're tied 2-2 and you go on to win that game. Those are the small things within a game that's happening to these guys right now. And the results speak for themselves.
Let's stick with the goalies, Lou. So from what I'm gathering, and unfortunately I haven't watched tons of St. Louis Blues action this year, but is it a combination of not making the big save and the big gaff that's allowing the other team to score? Because it doesn't really seem like they're getting blown out by any stretch of the imagination, but it's just the one or two critical mistakes that no one can cover up for?
That's just what it is. And those are the things that they're trying to eliminate from the game right now. Listen, you're not going to be perfect, okay? And I think the coaches understand that. But if you're going to make a mistake, and mistakes are made countless times during a game, who's going to be able to mask over and cover up for something that maybe something happens where you don't want it to happen in the wrong place at the wrong time? And that just seems like it's happening. It's happening. It's not happening frequently, but like I said earlier, when it does happen, the puck's winding up in the back of the net. The other night in Columbus, they lost 3-2. From the last 10 minutes on in that game, they had 16 of the last 18 shots, and Jack Greaves pretty much stood on his head. But there's the time of the game where you needed that push earlier. Second period just wasn't good enough for them. Last Thursday against Vancouver, they outshoot this team 39-18 and should have won that. Probably should have won that game. If you watch it with the naked eye, they probably win that game 6-1 on most nights. But again, 18 shots against, and I'm not putting this on Jordan Binnington, but I needed to see that one big save from him. Make that save on a Kiefer Sherwood breakaway. Make that save where you're giving up a puck in your zone. There's chaos in front, and somehow the puck winds up trickling through him and through his pads. Give me that one save. He's had a couple of those games this year against the LA Kings earlier where they had no business winning, and he stole them a point in that game. They lost 2-1 in overtime. I just haven't seen that frequently enough out of their goaltending, and I think their numbers, Joel Hofer had a good game Saturday, but I think overall their numbers speak for themselves too.
Louc Korac from NHL.com joining us here. He covers the St. Louis Blues. I guess one of the keys for the Blues tonight, Lou, would be stay out of the box as the PK struggling at 69.7%.
Especially against this team. When you're staring at McDavid and Draisaitl consistently, and whether it's Nugent Hopkins or Bouchard at the point, I think you want to do your best to stay out of the box. Are you going to be able to be perfect and stay out of the box for 60 minutes tonight? It's rare. There have been instances where the Blues have done that job. They've been one of the least penalized teams going back the last couple of years. This year, not so much. And I think that's something that Jim Montgomery understands, that this isn't the team you want to put on a power play, because they can make you pay in an awful quick hurry.
What's led to their struggles on the PK, Lou? Is it the system? Is it the personnel?
I think it just goes back to what I was talking about earlier with the 5-on-5 play. It's they make that one mistake where you allow a seam pass, or you don't get the clear when the clear is there to be made, or again, just getting that timely save. I think the personnel, they had a Pius Suter. Pius Suter was going to make this was supposed to make this a better PK, and from what I've seen from him individually, he's given them some good minutes on the PK, but it just seems like it doesn't just go over into that 5-on-5 game. It's happened on the special teams where they just make that one critical error, and it doesn't seem like that error somehow masks itself over. It winds up in the back of the net, and they've allowed the most goals in the league this year. And I think we can understand why, because all these components have really compounded together all into one earlier in the year. Now, I found it interesting, Jim Montgomery, when we were talking to him last week about teams having their struggles, and I think he's right on the mark with this, that every team is going to go through a period of 10 games where they're just going to feel like nothing's going right for them, where they're going to be 3-6-1, which is what they were at the time when he was talking about this. He goes, everybody's going to have their 3-6-1 moments. He goes, we're just having to have ours at the start of the year. Now, ultimately, it's up to you to turn that around. And they haven't turned that around yet, but they feel like the remnants are there. The last couple of games, they've started building in the right direction, where once they get that one win, I think this team is going to start winning on a more regular basis.
Lou, I can't let you go with, I know you broke a lot of Edmonton Oilers hearts with the talk of these two players that were once both Edmonton Oilers. It soothes it out a little bit when you do look at their stat line, but what can you tell us about the play so far of Dylan Holloway and Philip Broberg?
Well, with Philip Broberg, first, he's playing with Colton Parayko now on the top pair. And that's interchangeable. Listen, Cam Fowler, Colton Parayko, whether it's Broberg and Falk, Broberg and Parayko, it really doesn't matter. I think Philip Broberg I've seen he's taken that next step where he's ready to start playing 22, 23, 24, 25 minutes a night, and doing it well offensively as well. He seems to have a good vibe and a good read when to pinch as a defenseman. I didn't realize this from him when he gets that first step. Boy, he really loves to drive out wide and go with that wraparound. He scored a couple of goals like that already, where you're just like really impressed with his hand-eye coordination and the things that he's able to do on the offensive end. But defensively, he's really doing a good job of killing plays, making the smart decision, staying calm and composed. And as Jim Montgomery likes to say, he's very poised with the puck. So far, it's been a good year. As far as Dylan Holloway, he's been better of late, I think, but this team really needs him to start putting the puck in the net. I just have to wonder, he's not gonna admit it. And I asked him about this specifically last week, if that injury that he sustained at the end of the year, if there's any lingering effects with it, and he wasn't going to make any excuses. He says he's completely over that. He's been really good the last couple of games, scored a really nice goal a couple of nights ago against Vancouver, only has 2 on the year. I just think it's a matter of time. And what I think the biggest thing for him is right now, we saw the success that he had with Braden Shen and with Jordan Kyrou as a line last year. Well, Jim Montgomery's been doing a lot of juggling of those lines, and they just haven't found that consistency yet. Tonight he's playing with Dalibor Dvorsky, so I'm really interested to see how that goes. but I think overall his game is really starting to improve. They wanted to see if he was going to start breaking out of it. They started dropping him down in the lineup a little bit just to try him with different centers, but you can see in the last couple of games, he's getting the shots on net again. He's really doing a good job with the forecheck and doing a good job of creating turnovers and creating scoring chances for himself. So he's another one of the guys, and Robert Thomas is back for them tonight. So that's going to kind of help alleviate and balance out some of their lines, and I think it's going to get him going as well.
Lou, one last one. How long's Jake Neighbors out for?
They said at the time they were going to reevaluate him in 5 weeks. I don't know if you guys had a chance to see it, but it happened a week ago Saturday in Detroit. Just a really, I don't want to call it nasty, but just a brutal shot block. Axel Sandin Palika just really stepped into one. Neighbors this isn't one of those where it was a distant shot block, sliding across the ice, got him in the right spot. I think it got him right on the side of his right knee. And he's wearing a brace right now. Nothing structurally is damaged, but I think it's just one of those where he just needs some time to recover. They didn't feel like there was anything structurally that needed the extended time off. Maybe perhaps a deep bruise is what we're talking about here, but he is on crutches. He is with a walking brace right now. So we're probably talking about maybe the earliest first week of December we should see him back on the ice.
All right. Great stuff, Lou. Thank you for taking the time. Enjoy the game tonight.
All right, guys. Thanks for having me.
All right. That's Louc Korac from NHL.com covering the St. Louis Blues. And, of course, he was brought to you by Old Country Towing. He joined us on the Old Country Towing video hotline. Interesting team there, though.
Well, it didn't help us talk about Broberg, but whatever.
Well, right in the pine goes, would you be interested in a trade for Bouchard? Oh, boy.
Well, that was the thing that, and then the playoffs that Broberg showed, right? That first step of avoiding forecheckers and stuff against the best forechecking team in the league.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll be fun to watch. We're always going to be watching these guys.
Yeah. Just the way that it happened, too. Of course, you're always going to have your eye on these two guys.
Yeah. It's just.
And one of them will score tonight.
Oh, yeah. 100%. A slower start, though, for Dylan Holloway. But like you said, he's not because he's playing.
Do you know the injury that he had last year?
No, I don't. Because he got hurt towards the end of
he didn't play at the end.
Yeah, he didn't play in the... Yeah, because they were in the playoffs against Winnipeg.
Yeah, he didn't play.
Yeah. A series they probably should have won. Remember Winnipeg tied it with like no time?
1 second left.
Yeah. That was crazy. So it should be a fun one. Bennington versus Pickard, two goalies who stats-wise are not doing very well. The Oilers can take advantage on the power play, but they got to generate.
Bennington always plays well against the Oilers, though.
The Oilers get everybody's best.
Yeah, that's the thing. They always will.
Yeah. So the Oilers got to be ready to go here. We'll go through lineups and all that here shortly on the show. Coming up next, Ian Harrison from the Associated Press will put a wrap on the Blue Jays' heartbreaking end to their season, losing in Game 7 of the World Series to the LA Dodgers. Hit us up on the Nasty Chat. Slam that thumbs up for us. The afternoon inbox is presented by the River Cree Resort and Casino. Check out their happy hour. It's $5.25 drinks. It's available Sunday to Thursday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. We talk Blue Jays on the other side of the break here on EST Afternoons. Here's Coop, Sports Update.
The Oilers play the Blues in St. Louis. Robert Thomas back from an upper body injury for the Blues. Calvin Pickard in net for Edmonton. Tom Gazzola and Ben Thompson preview the game during the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. Coverage starts at 5:30 right here on EST. From Toronto, the Penguins and Leafs drop the puck. William Nylander making his return. He's been battling a lower body injury, missing the past 2 games for Toronto. We also have the Canucks and Preds clashing at 6:30. Vancouver welcomes back Quinn Hughes. He sat out the past 4 games with a lower body injury. Monday Night Football, it's the Cardinals and Cowboys kicking off. Join Lieutenant Eric for the contest at Selly's Sports Bar and Lounge at Century Casino on Fort Road. Kickoff at 6:15. For the Packers, Tucker Kraft tore his right ACL yesterday against the Panthers. No timeline for his return, while NFL Network's Ian Rappaport has confirmed that Washington's Marshawn Lattimore is done for the season, expected to have a torn ACL. NBA action, there's 9 games on tap, including the Bucks and Pacers tipping off as the Nets and T-Wolves hit the court. Both games start at 5 o'clock. Ian Harrison checks in next to talk some Blue Jays. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
The Lock Shop. The ride that they took us through on this playoffs was incredible. But let's face it, I haven't even been able to go back through everything that happened in Game 6 and Game 7. You've kind of done it thinking about one particular play or one thing that went wrong. And that, I think, is the most crushing loss I think I've ever seen.
The Lock Shop, weekday mornings at 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
When you cater with Royal Pizza, you're getting the same great pizzas, pastas, and salads you love, just bigger and built for a crowd. Perfect for teams, offices, or parties, Royal Pizza's catering brings real value around $10 per person. Delicious, high quality, and easy. If you like their pastas, you'll love their catering pastas even more. Visit royalpizza.ca or contact your local store for exact pricing and details.
So come on home, Royal Pizza, still making it great.
What a ride it was. The Blue Jays have made our whole country proud. Sentinel Storage is honored to stand with Canada's team every step of the way. Thank you, Blue Jays. Sentinel Storage, official storage provider of the Toronto Blue Jays.
The River Cree Resort and Casino features the best in live entertainment, including international U2 tribute band, Desire, November 14th. Performing decades of U2's greatest hits, it's Desire, November 14th at the River Cree. Tickets for this show and more at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement, bet on it.
Running your own small business takes courage, and as it grows, so does your team. That's why Alberta Blue Cross offers health, dental, life, disability, and wellness benefits designed for small businesses, because we know a healthy team means a thriving business. Join over 5,000 Alberta businesses who have chosen us to help their business grow and succeed. Alberta Blue Cross takes care of you and your employees, so you can take care of your business. Visit ab.bluecross.ca to find a plan that's right for you.
We're back here on EST Afternoons on Edmonton Sports Talk, live from the William Huff Studios. We still got our Screw It, Let's Do It parlay to come. That should be fun. We haven't hit in a while, but I feel today's the day, boys. I feel today is the day. So join us. Nasty Chat, River Korean Box, 780-218-9999. And, of course, slam that thumbs up. 35 away from 100, so let's get those numbers up. We're going to talk some Toronto Blue Jays right now with friend of the show, Ian Harrison from the Associated Press. Ian, thank you for taking the time today. I know it's been a busy couple of months, a lot of months for you covering the Toronto Blue Jays. And Joaquin and I were just discussing for about 2 segments all the what ifs in this series. Ian, first of all, your takeaways from this World Series, which is one of the best we've had in recent memory.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I don't think anyone expected extra innings decider in Game 7 when this series started. I think the sort of prevailing opinion. I mean, you remember that David and Goliath storyline that was being painted about? Yeah, David sure gave it his best shot here with his $240 million payroll. But yeah, I mean, you hit it there. Like, you can pick any number of things. And for me, it's going to be IKF not scoring from third on the Dalton Varsho grounder. But I mean, whether it's the Pajes catch in center, whether it's the Barger ball that gets stuck on the wall the night before, whether it's any number of plays from the 18-inning game, there are just so many things where an inch or two here or there could have made such a huge difference and changed things so dramatically. But yeah, like I say, it's it's not being able to capitalize on that ninth inning when you could have won it right there. That will haunt me for a long time, I think, and many other people around here as well.
Ian, one of the questions I'm getting a lot from people, because people like myself who were eager to jump on this bandwagon and go along with this ride. How can you? I mean, it's so hard to predict, but what would it mean? Or are the Jays able to get back to a World Series, or is it going to take I guess it's a hard question to ask if it's going to take some time, but are they in a good position to get back over the next few seasons?
I absolutely think they are. I mean, they're clearly committed to winning. They're spending at a high level. They're not cheaping out on payroll. They've still got very good players under contract for next year. I mean, there are some notable guys who are eligible for free agency, most notably Bouchard. But even there, you see, we always hear a willingness on the player to return, but we don't hear the opposite, and so that's encouraging. And I presume that that feeling is mutual. I think in some sense, arguably the single biggest impediment to the Blue Jays getting back to the World Series is the randomness of the current baseball playoff structure. You can be a 110-win team and lose in the division series because a 5-game series, even a 7-game series, is just that cruel. Something goes wrong once or twice, and bam, that's it. I mean, the Dodgers are back-to-back champions, but they haven't won 5 in a row because even they can lose in a short series, and they could very easily have lost this one too. I think the best way to sort of look at the Blue Jays moving forward is this is a team that you should expect to be competitive, expect to be challenging for the postseason. And at that point, like we hear every year, once you have a shot, you're basically there with everybody else, and you're just going to let the wildness and wackiness of a baseball playoffs play out and see how it goes. I mean, you saw what happened in the 7-game ALCS over Seattle. There were numerous twists and turns there that could have gone the other way. It's just so hard, really, to have everything kind of line up, and obviously skipping through the wild card series, it was so important for this Blue Jays team, and repeating that means winning the division, which means beating the Yankees. So that's a barrier in itself. But there is just so much randomness in the baseball playoff structure these days. Regular season, a triumphant regular season means nothing once October rolls around.
Ian Harrison from the Associated Press joining us here to put a wrap on the Blue Jays' heartbreaking loss in Game 7 here. Ian, you know what? Hearing Hoffman talk, it was hard to hear him say he cost everybody in that room a World Series. Hearing Ernie Clement talk about how much love he had for the players. And, I think every team that gets this far always says, like, we're a close group. But it just felt a little bit different with this Blue Jays team. Like, they truly, truly loved each other. Like, you heard Chris Bassett say, Max Scherzer. You just talk about that room.
Yeah, it's been a great group of people. I mean, there's all kinds of ways you can sort of exemplify that. It's just a group that really, whether you were a guy like Max Scherzer, a 41-year-old who's done everything, or whether you were Nathan Lucas, who, whose career sort of almost came to an end before it started, and anybody in between, they really connected, they really pulled for one another, and sort of a little bit of magic happened there in so many different ways. I mean, George Springer kind of came back from the dead, and Miles Straw, who was sort of a reviled acquisition at the time, turned into a extremely valuable player with his speed and defense off the bench. They overcame injuries to Santander and Scherzer and Bo, and losing Jose Barrios didn't cost this team a shot at the World Series. So, and just, the other thing too that sort of jumps out at me here in the last couple of days, the idea that the Blue Jays in the midst of a World Series would pay tribute to a guy on the other team by having their relievers put Alex Messia's number on their caps.
Yeah.
Like, these are, as John Schneider said, these aren't just good baseball players, they're good humans. And that really was the case. And that's not an essential ingredient to a championship baseball team, but it sure helps. And this has been a long-running effort by Mark Shapiro and Ross Atkins to sort of assess that character aspect of their acquisitions, and clearly it has borne fruit here, and that's very gratifying for everybody to see, I think.
Go ahead.
And just on the flip side, I mean, we talked about the what ifs, so many what ifs as this Toronto team. But you got to give kudos to the Dodgers. I mean, clutch hits in the 8th and the 9th inning. Rojas, a guy that no one expected to hit a bomb there. You got to give him credit. And just the great performances through for Yamamoto. Just world-class pitcher right there.
Absolutely. I mean, think about it. When will we ever see another baseball Game 7 that features 4 starting pitchers from each side? Dodgers and Blue Jays each used 4 starting pitchers in that game, and a guy who had gone 96 pitches the day before to come back 34 pitches over 2 2/3 in the most high wire act you can get in the game. Just unbelievable. It is so sort of raw and painful for Blue Jays fans right now, but I truly think that in 5, 10, 15 years, we're going to look back on this World Series and just think, my goodness, what a totally bonkers group of games. 18 innings, extra innings in Game 7, starters doing ridiculous things, clutch home runs, like the Freeman homer that wins the 18-inning game.
Yeah.
And beyond the Miguel Rojas homer in 9th inning, the play to get Varsha, on the Varsha grounder to get Kiner Falefa, even that is an insane play.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, the double 2 game-ending double plays in Games 6 and 7. This was a World Series truly for the history books, and I think history will appreciate it for decades to come.
Ian, so looking to the off season and with the current players under contract, where do you think the Jays will look to improve their team, if any?
So I think the starting rotation is going to be an area of focus. Scherzer's out of contract. I suspect he will not be back. That's not a knock on him. I just think that at his age, you probably figure you could do better with that money elsewhere. Bassett's out of contract, eligible for free agency. Maybe a greater likelihood of a return there, but that you're probably looking at a short-term commitment to him, I would imagine. You'd not try to make a long-term commitment to a guy ahead of his age. You're hoping for a full and productive and healthy season next year from Trey Savage, most notably, but also from Barrios coming back from the injury that shut him down at the end of this year. Kevin Gausman will be back. But you think too. You look down at New York. The Yankees are hoping to have a healthy Garrett Cole next season, alongside Max Fried, Carlos Rodon, and Cam Schlittler. So the Blue Jays are going to have to kind of keep pace a little bit with their pitching, and even in the bullpen, Seranthony Dominguez is a free agent. Yimi Garcia, we hope, will be back healthy next year to set up for Jeff Hoffman, presumably. But you can, whether it's starting pitching or relief pitching, the one sort of eternal truth about baseball is you can never have enough pitching, and the Blue Jays will definitely have to do a little bit of work this offseason to kind of strengthen those ranks, I think, both in the rotation and in the bullpen.
Ian, it's been a long goal for you guys covering the Blue Jays. What's next for you? Some time off here?
I wish. Raptors duties have resumed. So downtime is tough to come up with, but I'm sure I will find a chance to get some. But yeah, we return to your regularly scheduled Raptors season at this point. So,
and I can't imagine what it is going through the World Series emotion to just regular season basketball action. Because we were joking about, we were watching the Blue Jays on Saturday, then we turned into the Oilers game in the third period, and man, what a difference! It was just completely different.
Oh yeah, the volume in the playoffs, no matter what sport it is, as you guys well know, that's when you go to 11 and nothing else can compare.
I was emotionally lobotomized watching that Oilers.
that might be the way to go here with the. Yeah, let's just wipe these memories from our brains and start fresh.
All right, Ian.
Eternal sunshine.
Great stuff covering the Blue Jays all season long. Thank you for joining us throughout the playoffs. I know it was really busy, and you guys probably had tons and tons of requests. We truly appreciate it and look forward to your Raptors coverage.
You're very welcome, guys. Thanks for having me on.
All right, Ian Harrison from the Associated Press there, and
he's right, man.
Yeah,
like 10 years from now, you're going to see highlights of this series, and there's kids probably watching this World Series and going out and replaying it, outside and stuff like that. It was amazing.
You're going to remember for everything. Like, even go to the Mariners series. That was a fantastic series.
It was an unbelievable series. Yeah. The Yankees series was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like, it was awesome.
It's fresh. The heartbreak is there.
Yeah. What did he said? It's raw.
It's raw, man. Like it's tough. The players are probably all in Cancun right now, and it's good for them to get away. You're right. Like you just need to get away with your family.
Oh,
you're probably going with some teammates, have a few beers, and
just completely
probably cry a little bit. And yeah. It's a tough way, man. Because again, like he said, the main reason is IKF. I agree with him.
Yeah.
That's the one if you had to rank all the, like the ball getting stuck, like that's a huge play.
Well, the home run in the ninth.
The home run in the ninth is a big one. And the 11th.
I mean, yeah.
We're not talking about this anymore after today.
Yeah, no, I'm done till spring training.
Which is in a few months.
I know.
When do catchers and pitchers report? Like
I don't
February?
know, but I for some reason I can't wait. I've never asked when spring training. When do catchers and pitchers report?
We should take the show to Dunedin, man.
Let's go down to the Cactus League or what is it, the Grapefruit League?
Yeah, that'd be great, man. We're all in now. We're all in now.
I might have to buy a jersey. Or I remember do you remember opening day this year?
Yeah, I said they were out of the playoffs.
Yeah. But I remember I made hot dogs for everybody. Remember that?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
For opening day.
Yeah. You got to do it again?
I will. It's good luck.
It's good. You're a Blue Jays lifer now.
I always was, kind of. Just I was on sabbatical.
We'll watch game one and wait till the playoffs.
No, I'm going to watch more. I think I will. I don't know.
But it did bring a lot of new fans, especially the younger generation.
Yeah.
Like Arkoob, like YouTube Trev, Benny. Like it's the first time they've seen this team in the World Series, right?
Look, man, I'm basically mostly dead inside. So for me to have something that to grasp onto like that, it was great. That's why, like F1, I find myself, I hate to say it, but I'm cheering for Max Verstappen right now.
But see, like yesterday, I was watching the NASCAR race, the final 20 laps, and I had like butterfly. You know that?
Yeah.
I love that feeling.
It's great.
And
when can you get that? You know, when I played, I never really got that. Even like my first NHL game and stuff. Yeah, I was nervous and stuff. But because I had control over it, in a sense, I never got that nervous. But when I'm watching sports and I have no control, oh my God, my adrenaline is going through the roof.
The Oilers have killed a part of me. They have.
Have they?
Decade of darkness. Like just a lot of pain there.
So when you watch the Oilers in the finals, is it the same as the Jays?
It was when I was with the Elks.
Okay.
But last year, since I was covering the team, doing the pre and post, doing this show.
Pre and post killed you?
I still wanted to do it. I still wanted them to win, but I didn't have the same excitement as I did when I wasn't covering the team. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I want the Elks to win. Like I'll be happy and I'll celebrate, and I have no issue saying that. But the Blue Jays hit different. Like not watching NASCAR, like it's just like I'm a fan now, and I love it.
I like being a fan of things.
You know, and I can't believe you're cheering from. I can't believe you would admit to that on this show. Get out. There's no Max Verstappen love here. Okay.
I appreciate greatness. Okay.
Yeah, he is great.
And if he can actually pull this off,
and it sounds like he likes to party on the plane.
He Likes to party on the plane. And I remember when he won one of his championships, he was down in Mexico partying with Canelo Alvarez.
Yeah.
Can't be that bad a dude.
Chan Man says, I'm reloaded. Great shows today, boys. Hey, thumbs up. We're almost at 100. This is bizarre for a Monday. 29 more. Can we do it in 20 minutes? Well, 15.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Hey, quickly. Quickly here. Check out this for Rad Torque Raceway.
Okay.
Experience the wonder of the Canadian Tire Magic of Lights, Edmonton's favorite holiday drive-through light show, only at Rad Torque Raceway. One carload, millions of lights, endless memories.
Have you gone out there to
No.
see it? You haven't?
I'm intrigued now, but wait, there's better.
What?
Until November 6th, you can save 25% on Canadian Tire Magic of Lights passes with promo code SAVE25 when you visit radraceway.com and click on Magic of Lights. How cool is that?
Dude, I remember taking the kids out there when they were young. It's great. It's really cool. There's so many lights out there. And you can drive around and stuff.
Yeah, if you're looking for something to do with the kiddos.
Yeah, for sure.
You got 3 daes, so get on it.
Christmas time, it's a blast.
For sure.
I couldn't do that with my kids now.
On the other side of the break, screw it, let's do it. And this day in sports and movies and video games and all that fun stuff here. Slam that thumbs up. Let's get to 100. Here's Coop.
The Oilers and Blues face off from St. Louis. Blues on a 7-game slide. Robert Thomas back in the lineup for them. He returns from an upper body injury. Join Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson as they set the table for the game during the GCL Diesel Oil Stream pregame show. That airs at 5:30 right here on EST. Around the league, Vancouver captain Quinn Hughes is back in action. He's missed the past 4 games with a lower body injury. He returns to play the Predators. Elsewhere, Pittsburgh visits Toronto. William Nylander back in the lineup for the Leafs. He's missed the past 2 games and 3 of the last 4 with a lower body injury. On the field, Dallas plays host to Arizona. Swing by Sally Sports Bar and Lounge at Century Casino on Fort Road to join Lieutenant Eric for 6:15 kickoff. Other NFL news, 49ers rookie Mikael Williams tore his ACL in the final 4 minutes of Sunday's game against the Giants. Well, it's Green Bay's Tucker Kraft out with a torn right ACL. He sustained the injury yesterday against the Panthers. 9 games around the association. Mavericks and Rockets dance at 6 o'clock. The Clippers face the Heat at 8:30 while Utah battles Boston at 5:30. The final segment of EST Afternoons brings us back after the break. I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up to date.
Wing showdown time at the Canadian Brewhouse. Creamy street corn goes head-to-head with Mexican chili lime. 2 bold flavors battling for your taste buds. Grab them anytime, or just 69 cents every Wing Wednesday. The Canadian Brewhouse. Our house is your house.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
The temperature may be dropping, but the action's heating up. Play Alberta is offering odds boosts on every Oilers game all season long. This is your chance to score big. And for a limited time only, our listeners get an exclusive $50 free bet when they deposit $50 using EST50. That's code EST50 for an exclusive $50 free bet. Alberta wins with Play Alberta. Must be 18 plus to play. If you gamble, please use your game sense.
The River Cree Resort and Casino features the best in live entertainment, including international U2 tribute band, Desire, November 14th. Performing decades of U2's greatest hits, it's Desire, November 14th at the River Cree. Tickets for this show and more at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement, bet on it.
here on EST Afternoons. Final segment. Reed Wilkins, Jay Milne coming up. They'll take you right up until 5:30. Then it's the Oil Stream pregame show with Tommy Gazzola. Hey, it's time for our parlay for Play Alberta. Play Alberta is your home for online gaming excitement, featuring casino games, live dealer action, lottery instants, and sports betting. Now with the new Play Alberta app, you can take the fun with you anywhere. Download the app or sign up today at playalberta.ca. Hit it, Coop! Or not. All right. It's time for the screw it. Let's do it parlay. Who wants to kick us off?
I'll go.
Okay. What you got for me?
I'm going to go Brian Rust point.
Oh! Rusty. They call him Rusty on the pens. Eh?
Do they?
Oh, yeah.
Since
Crazy.
Okay. Coop.
William Nylander point.
Ugh.
Yes.
Not because of your pick. I just don't like Nylander.
He's the best player on the Leafs.
Is he?
15 points in 9 games. He's missed the past 2 games.
There's rumors that
6-game point streak.
Matthews isn't going to be on the Olympic team.
Yeah, right.
They're too deep.
I mean, they left a lot of good players off last year.
Frank Nazar is going to be on.
Tage Thompson, Clayton Keller.
I'm just saying.
Clayton Keller's vastly underrated.
I'm going to go Kyrou point.
Kyrou?
Kyrou.
Oh, Kyrou.
That's him.
So are we cool with that? Any hesitations?
Mm-hmm. There's a good chance because if I look at, if I do look at the Blues, Kyrou's playing with Puce and Shen. He also plays the first power play, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't?
No, second power play.
Crap.
But I don't know. Who knows? It could change, right? So
this one from JW. Time for the worst parlay on the market. You can gain 1 unit, but simply not betting. Ooh.
Ouch.
That's a hot take.
Ooh.
Well, we're gonna win.
Someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
Wow.
Honestly hurts sometimes. No, I'm kidding.
Whatevs, dude. What does he have?
I don't know.
Okay, so Russ point, Nylander point, Kyrou point.
Hopefully we can shake off the rust.
Are we good with that?
Did you hit on Friday, your pick?
Yeah, I hit Barzell. He scored the empty netter. We only missed your Ovechkin goal.
Really?
Yeah, Koob hit too.
So it's my fault.
I always hit, boys.
Mine was good, though. He hadn't scored in a while. He was due. But I think I'm...
Pretty tough for a Blues guy to get a point with a Pickard shutout. Ooh. I'm not saying the Blues are winning. I'm just saying a point. It just seems Kyrou always gets a point against the others.
He usually plays quite good.
Yeah.
I would have gone with Thomas point, but I can see how you're not... Thomas, what's his stats against the Oilers? Can you pull those up? I think they're ridiculous.
Anything for you, Joaquin.
Thank you.
Anything. Let's see here. Let's go to the splits tab, and Roberto Thomas against the Edmonton Oilers has 11 points in 9 games. Okay, hold on. Though.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Let's look at Kyrou. I'm going to look at Kyrou, okay?
Okay. I don't think it's as good as Thomas's.
Because he has 11 points in 9 games.
We're on the same line, obviously.
So it's pretty safe.
And for Nylander, he has 26 points, 11 goals in 25 games against the Oilers, +6.
All right.
He's
roll.
a pretty good hockey player.
Let's roll, baby.
Okay, I like it.
Okay, Russ point, Nylander point, Kyrou point. We'll send that in to our bookie.
Because they're in Toronto, and Sid always does well in Toronto.
And he's playing with Rusty.
And he's playing with Rusty.
Okay. This thing, let's see here. Sports history, 1989. The Minnesota Timberwolves played their first regular season game as a franchise.
Really?
Yeah. How
Who was their big dog when they first entered the league? Who was that?
Well, I know their big dog when they were like at least somewhat good was KG, of course, Kevin Garnett.
Yeah.
Wally Serbiak.
Was Garnett was he a first? Is that where he went first?
I think so, yeah.
I think it was Garnett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin Garnett, Wally Szczerbiak. Then they had Kevin Love. Yeah. On this day, 1998, Minnesota elected Jesse the Body Ventura as its governor.
The governor.
The governor.
We ain't got time to bleed.
November 3rd, 1988, the episode of Geraldo aired with the brawl that ended up giving him a broken nose. Remember that?
Oh, when he had the white supremacists on there?
I don't know if it was that episode, but
yeah,
he got punched.
Yeah, but I think that was it. He was doing well too. Like he was boxing.
Oh yeah,
and he stroked a couple guys, but then he got smoked with that chair, and it was all over.
On this day, 14 years ago, Super Mario 3D Land was released. I don't think I've ever played that.
On the N64, good game.
Birthdays today, good old Roseanne, who's part of the morning show when you get kind of easy trivia wrong, and Dolph Lundgren.
Dolph.
If he dies, he dies.
You know, he's like a, what is his degree? It's like really weird. It's like biological engineer or something.
Is that right?
Yeah. Very smart guy.
Interesting.
I liked, what's your favorite Dolph Lundgren movie?
Well, I've only seen one. It was Rocky.
What?
Yeah.
Never saw He-Man? He was great in He-Man. Also Red Scorpion, where he played Russian Spetsnaz.
No.
What?
No.
What about Aquaman?
No. He's in Aquaman?
Yeah, he runs one of the...
You know who else is Aquaman? Vinny Chase.
Yeah, not really Aquaman.
Today's National Sandwich Day. You're a sandwich connoisseur.
I love my sandwiches.
Yeah. Your favorite? A Reuben? Clubhouse? I'll say my favorite sandwich of all time is a Clubhouse.
Yeah, I like it. I like it lightly toasted though too. Melted cheese.
Clubhouse is toasted though.
Oh, yeah, well, you can get it.
Well, like a Monte Cristo. You like tuna. You like
I like
egg
them all.
salad.
Like them all.
Like them all.
There's name a bad. What's your worst sandwich?
I mean, is there really one?
Yeah, that's what I mean. You can't really name one. I mean, if you put like a whole fish in between two slices of bread, that'd probably suck. But
my pops loves it.
Let's see, like a whole fish.
Yeah, like fried fish.
Yeah,
yeah. It's just
bones
like
and
a
everything
fish
in there.
bone. No bone.
Okay.
Yeah, there's some good sandwiches. I feel like we talked about sandwiches recently.
We already did. Well, I went to the Italian market. If you're looking for good sandwiches and good breads and stuff that you want to, the Italian Center, you go and get some little torpedoes in the back.
Oh,
they're great,
They're
man.
good. That's mine. Favorite bread for a sandwich?
Oh, again, you know what I do? My mother-in-law made me some loaves of garlic sourdough, homemade. So that's my
favorite bread's Chilean. It's called pan amasado. Oh, it's the best bread you'll ever eat.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like the torpedo buns are good.
Mm-hmm.
Ciabatta. I like a ciabatta, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What else?
Just a French bread. It's good. I like grabbing the baguette and slicing it. Make a little hero sandwich.
Yeah. All right. That does it.
That does it, man.
Sandwich day. So celebrate with a sandwich. I had one earlier.
Did you? What kind of did you have?
I had porchetta in there.
Yeah.
Some Tuscan ham, some Havarti. I get all my stuff at the Italian.
You know what, Tom? I have to say he was very considerate today, because you know how Tommy likes to grab everything that everyone else has and say it's his own.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, Tommy. But he for his birthday, when his lovely mom bought all that stuff,
Yeah.
but he grabbed my meats and threw them out there too, thinking it was all everybody's. he said, "I'll replace it today," and I go, "Tommy, don't worry about it, man." So Tommy, you're a good man.
Focaccia bread.
Oh yeah. Remember do you ever go to Earl's and get the pan bread with garlic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the best sandwiches I've ever had in my life is in Regina. They have an Italian market, just like we do here.
Mm-hmm.
And they sell the sandwiches just like they do here, but they have like olive oil in it. They have banana peppers, and there's different grades of heat.
Oh, and the different breads. Oh, okay.
Buddy, the whole team like you land in Regina, everybody goes into puts their stuff in. The whole team heads there.
You know, you really, if you don't have the proper bread, you're really going to screw up the sandwich.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Hey?
Yeah. You have to have the right bread.
Yeah.
I can't remember what that store in Regina is called, but it's an Italian store, and they have the best Italian style. I'd put them up against the ones from here.
Oh, I watched that House of Dynamite.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
But if it was House of Dynamite and it was DEFCON 1, where would you go for a sandwich?
Probably to that Regina.
Really?
Yeah.
I would just go down the street to the Italian Center and make my own.
Buddy, we'd all pick up and we'd bring him back to Edmonton.
Really?
And we'd take him to the stadium to eat us snacks. Like everybody they're that good, bro.
Okay.
And same thing, like $9-10.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was focaccia bread.
Oh, it's just
so good. Okay, we got to get out of here.
All right.
Before Reed gets mad at us. Big shout out to Louc Korac from NHL.com. He previewed the Blues for us, and Ian Harrison put a bow on the Blue Jays' heartbreaking season that went down on Saturday.
Not talking about till pitchers and catchers.
Late February. The next time we'll talk Blue Jays on EST Afternoon. For Coop, we're Joaquin, Hernan. Say thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the thumbs up. Stick around. Reed Wilkins, Jay Milne coming up.